What up? This your boy Larvo with another LarvoTalk episode. Make sure that y'all subscribe, comment, share. Larvo, make sure y'all subscribe to LarvoTalk. I see a lot of people watching the videos. We getting the views, but I need to get the subscription, so make sure that y'all are subscribing, sharing, and comment. That's only how we gonna grow. And I also want to shout out to LB and Marco for hopping on the last podcast. And shout out to Nia. She did let us use Sparklight for the episode, so shout out to Nia for letting us do that. And shout out to today. We at the level, so shout out to Rome and Bobby for letting us use the building. It's probably the third or fourth time they let us use it, so shout out to them for being very open to that. And then shout out to Jones Picks. You know, without Jones Pick, none of this would be possible. Like I said, he comes set up, everything is ready. Lights, camera, action. Kind of got me a little hot up here right now, but shout out to John for doing his thing. Like I said, without him, none of this happens. And then shout out to my cast that I got on the show today. So if y'all just want to introduce yourself and let people know kind of who y'all are and what y'all got going on.
Yeah, absolutely. So like you said before, my name is Nia Wilder, and I am a small business owner here in Waterloo. I run the Sparklight on 328 East 4th Street. You can go there to support over 30 different small businesses. So pull up on us. I do photography, videography, mentorship, and I also sit on city council.
Yeah. Tap in with her, y'all.
What's up, world? We here, man. It's your boy DJ Smiles, whatever you want to call me. I'm here live and direct. Mr. Waterloo, whatever you want to call me, however you want it. It's me, Smiles. What's the word? I'm here.
And did you get the best DJ in Iowa, too? You got to shout that out, too. Okay, we just making sure, because you know what I mean? Let her know.
A lot going on, you know, but he said it, you know. It speaks for itself, I guess, but for sure. Thank you for that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What's up? What's up? It's your boy DeAndre Sip the Kid Smith. You probably know me as Player 181 from Squid Game. Still one of the top shows on Netflix right now.
Ooh-wee.
Also, I was just in a Super Bowl commercial for Honda. Shout out to Honda. And oh yeah, get ready to see me working with your favorite megastar. So DeAndre Sip the Kid, or you can call me Sip the Kid.
Welcome to the show. Thank y'all for being on here. I know this y'all first time, but a lot of y'all is not new to the spotlight, so I appreciate y'all for tapping in. And today's show is basically on my Waterloo Days that we had last week. We had a lot of events happen. We had Chingy and Twista. Chingy and Twista come out. So I also want to just kind of explain my first experience, because my first My Waterloo Days that I know of was actually just last year. So having Yin Yang Twins and Genuine was dope to me. I love what the city doing, and I can't wait for us to continue to do that and bring different artists in and make stuff happen, because I mean, it's Waterloo, and you know, a lot of people don't believe in us, but we still having these events and we still making stuff happen. So shout out to Waterloo for doing that. But we gonna talk about this My Waterloo Days. Kind of, how did y'all feel about the concert? And actually, Sip the Kid, you actually hosted My Waterloo Days, so if you want to just speak on that a little bit.
I love the concert. Shout out to Twista and Chingy, and shout out to the city, man. I think I made a post about how important it is to get love from the city. Them reaching out to me to host, that meant a lot to me, you know what I mean? That mean that you never know who watching you. So shout out to Waterloo, shout out to My Waterloo Days and my experience with Waterloo for reaching out to me.
That part. How'd y'all feel about Twista and Chingy?
Man, Twista was dope. However, I was waiting on him to do his verse for DJ Play a Love Song with Jamie Foxx. And Twista, I know you're watching this. When you come back to Waterloo, you need to do your features. We love all of your songs with just you.
Yeah.
But baby, them features, make a movie with Chris Brown.
Oh yeah, you supposed to go crazy on that one.
Yeah. So
I thought you were doing Adrenaline Rush.
If he could have did any of those, I would have been cool, but all together, I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed the concert. Shout out to Experience Waterloo for bringing us big cultured acts. Like when they brought Yin Yang Twins and Genuine, it was a blast. It was a time.
Yeah.
Had a time.
That's right. What you think, Smiles? How did you enjoy the concert?
Yeah, I did. It was a lot going on, but overall, what they got going on, the structure, you know, it could be altered a little bit, but everything they got going on is the perfect vision, especially for Waterloo. Even, like I said, stepping out of their comfort zone and even going to get certain acts, quote unquote, y'all know what I mean, you know, for the culture, you feel me? So even them taking that initiative to make that a highlight, a main act for the title of My Waterloo Days is pretty dope. It's the second year, or this is the second time they doing, well, not the second year, some second year bringing the culture like that and such high volume events, it need work. But I think they know that. You feel me? So what they got going on is good, but it definitely need work.
So with that being said, how do y'all compare this event to last year's event? Do y'all feel like it was a big difference from how the setup, the artists, like, did y'all think the city was just more people? I know you know probably the count of how many people showed up, you know.
Yeah, I think last year might have had more numbers just because it was something so new to the scene, like bringing Genuine Yin Yang Twins. Like,
You think it was more?
Yeah, I feel like last year had more numbers because even in front of Sparklot, all last year that whole street was covered with folks.
Okay.
This year, it only filled the park.
Right.
And I wasn't tripping about that because I mean, 15,000 people is still
That's crazy.
hell of a lot of people.
15,000.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Crazy.
we got to be mindful. Before last year, they were bringing in acts that we had never heard of. People like us had never heard of.
Yeah.
And they were more like country or pop or, you know, it just didn't feel like it was for us. And that's why I really preface, like, we have to be careful on how we take care of our things. Because if we go back to Leanne Rains and no offense, Miss Lee, you know what I'm saying?
So you think a couple more, like, if it goes like this, the way it went this year, if it goes like this a couple more times, you think they're going to snatch it back? Like,
I think things will change.
you know what I mean?
I don't know what will change, but I feel like if you don't take care of your things, you lose them. I'm praying that we don't, and we are given more opportunities to show something. I just think everybody could do something a little bit different to make sure that we have a different type of weekend.
And we gonna dive into the nitty gritty. But who do y'all want to see next year at my Waterloo Days? If y'all was in charge, who do y'all want to see?
I think Ja Rule, man. I think another thing with me, Ja Rule, man.
They gotta bring Ashanti with him. You know what I mean?
You just brought Twista and Chingy. I just said the hits. I think about, like, your energy gives the crowd. Like, you know what I mean? Because you know what I mean? Because
I got some hits now.
I say that too is because of the timing. They just brought Twista and Chingy. Like, you know what I mean? Or somebody like Nelly, because the timing, the music. You see what I mean? The era, like, you know what I mean? Something like
the vibe. That's the vibe that they've been doing.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm thinking like the vibe. So
What you think, Bree?
Yeah.
Well,
I just be in my natural habitat, y'all.
do your thing.
you good.
I'm gonna go with probably like a T-Pain.
That's
Yeah.
exactly.
But he be a lot, wouldn't he?
You know, he was just here like a week ago too.
No,
he was
T-Pain is
gonna
more
watch
into
it.
gaming than music, and so I feel like if we can match his price,
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, for the value they trying to bring, the price shouldn't matter. Because the bigger they go, the more people they come, and they bring in more value to the community.
Yeah.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So the artists, of course, they got to book them in and get the money for it, but
Yeah.
this is a city event, bro. They got that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make it happen. It's going to do what it need to do.
Yeah.
And then my biggest thing with the artists, they're great selections, but like, for instance, Method Man and Redman the other day, they did the little summer jam in New York. But they talked about it. Great experience. They glad to be there. Glad they got invited. Got the headline and stuff. But it's a age gap to where they wasn't connected with the crowd.
Yeah.
See, that's what I was going to bring up too.
Not necessarily saying put an age limit on the event, which would be cool too. But make sure the gap is bridged to where they connected to where some of the other stuff wouldn't be entertained at the moment because they focus.
I agree.
They don't know a lot. These some older gentlemen. You feel me? They catalog is crazy. Don't get me wrong, but some people just can't connect to it. With the age gap there, and it's a lot of younger folks filling the park up just as well. Which ain't nothing wrong with that if they know how to act and stuff and handle they according. But like I said, it's a lot of acts that I feel like you could bring within a reasonable budget for sure. That's more impactful.
I ain't gonna lie. I would have said T-Pain for sure. And I'm an old head, so I would have said Bill Bev and them with Poison. I would have said bring 7 Candles.
Who is that? Who is that?
Yeah.
Can you explain like a song?
Well, it's Poison.
Okay, that's the only song. Another song?
They need to do that on Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that on Sunday?
But see, this is what I'm talking about, though. See, this is where we got the age gap. I mean, you ain't that much younger than me, but you are. And cuz you a whole lot older, so I expected you to know.
You 30?
About 30.
Okay, I'm 30 as well. So like,
You look more seasoned though.
because my mom was an old head, I grew up
is them
listening
type
to
of
90s
old head-
music.
Is them type of 90s music gonna fill the park up though?
But
It depends on who it is.
Ja Rule is right in that.
Ja Rule is cool,
Ja
but
Rule
You think a 14-year-old gonna know?
Oh, but you want to do? You want to do? Oh,
I wouldn't have went to Ja.
you went with the Ja.
If we going to somebody that y'all don't want to pick the old heads, cool. Then I would have picked T-Pain. I would have put him
But
on
T-Pain
there.
Definitely.
you gotta grab Nelly
Yeah.
or any.
What
Talking
about-
about Nelly? All right.
What about Nelly?
I would have brought Nelly.
Yeah, Nelly, T-Pain. Yeah.
Shanti probably gonna come with him so she can throw a couple hits in
But that's
there.
what
Oh,
the
man.
thing come. That's a pair.
I can't get down with it.
You know what I mean? He got hit, man. Your mama and parents didn't grew up on Ja Rule. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I would have been vibing to Ja, but
But I get
like,
what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I don't know if I want a full couple hours. Of Ja.
Ludacris would
No
have been cool
disrespect.
too.
Ja,
Yeah,
we
he-
love you.
Ludacris,
I was
Oh
Ludacris.
yeah, Ludacris. Is he doing Des Moines? He going to Des Moines, right?
I was sick last year, I think.
Luda
He did
has a
the
nice
State
catalog.
Fair.
Yep, Ludo, yeah.
If they can do like 3 or 4 of the guys, that would be great.
So with that being said, though,
Yeah,
somebody
change it for
else
free.
posted about you and all the DJs. What about having the Waterloo DJs on the stage and have some
I think
Waterloo talent on the
DJs should have
stage?
been the DJs from the beginning, because
Listen.
if Waterloo DJs would have never played that one song that changed the vibe in the crowd. Period. Point.
Yeah, they
And you know what song I'm talking about?
They turned that. I
What
know.
song was it?
What song was it, Bree?
It was that Finito.
That
I was
Chief
thinking.
Finito.
They
I probably was going by
a
that.
half second
Waterloo
later.
DJs know to kind of stay away from Chief Keef a little bit. No offense, Chief, you that guy. But your music shifts the energy in a space.
But
And
as
as soon as the DJ played that, everything changed.
Well, since I'm a DJ and I'm up here, I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
Say it, Bree.
You gotta
I'm
say it.
gonna speak for the DJs, but I'm gonna speak for anybody in Waterloo. You should be able to feel me. It's my Waterloo Days. Tell me who from Waterloo is on the stage other than the host.
Right.
Who from Waterloo is on this? It's my Waterloo Days.
Bro, I ain't gonna.
Who's representing the city like that? It ain't got to be a rapper. It ain't even got to be a rapper. It could be sick, but who's up there? Who honoring the city or giving the
That's right.
opportunity to be up there?
That's
Even
right.
the opportunity. They said 15,000 people in the park. You know what type of opportunity that could do for the community as an artist, somebody chasing their dream? I'm a DJ. I mentioned to certain people, put me up there. It might got heard, might not. It might get heard next year, might not. But I feel like even if it ain't me,
It's gotta be
somebody from the crib needs
Yeah.
to be up there represent. There's 15,000 people in the park, bro.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Right.
And then it ain't even about how long you up there. Because everything based on content, podcast, you know what I'm saying? You know how lucrative it could be for an artist or anybody, a DJ, a performer, to even just have the content of being up on front of a stage, let alone their home city.
Yeah.
'Cause I rep the city wherever I go.
Mhm.
You feel me? But 15,000 people?
Yeah.
Come on,
crazy.
man.
Waterloo DJ should have been up there. Even somebody performing locally, like I would have.
Feel me? It ain't-
up there. I ain't gonna lie.
Thinking next year a couple of Waterloo openings, and then
The Waterloo DJ.
Yeah, Waterloo. Oh, we're gonna get DJ Smiles up there. Me and Nia gonna host.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that. So
Yeah,
we got this thing.
definitely.
That'd be fire.
You dope, Sid, but they should have had your girl up there too.
Ooh,
In that thing.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this.
Y'all dropped the ball.
So
Gemini.
So another question gonna be like, I know they gonna rebuttal and say like, who is even honorable to be up there? Go ahead. What artists would y'all put up there from the city or somebody to
I can give you 6 artists that I would put on stage that
that's
would
show ready
man,
for 15,000
absolutely.
performers?
We have them.
Talk to me.
Lyric Cal has even performed with Twista. Lyric Cal has done music and videos. Cal could have been one. Cal has music that people know.
Respectable.
People forget about Samanti. When Samanti dropped that song, Sauce, I wish y'all could just drop it in the podcast so they can hear it one time. It shook the whole town. So,
No, that was
like,
a hit, bro.
I'm heavy into the
I
local
ain't
artist
deny
music.
that.
I would have picked 6 artists that had a show-ready song that fuck whoever don't like me that they did. That would have hit.
Not my Waterloo Day. Too
Not
much
my Water.
kids
I
and
mean, you
families.
can't say fuck whoever
But
don't
the
like
song
me, but
was cool.
the song in
I'm
general,
saying,
like Waterloo has artists that have dropped songs that I feel are fire. We just don't push it. They don't push
Didn't
it.
you used to do music too?
We ain't
Nia?
talking about me,
Oh,
cuz.
we can throw you on the stage now too.
No, I can't. I'm gonna tell y'all now. I'm not my Waterloo Days ready. My stage fright is way too tough. So I will host that thing, crack a couple jokes. You know, get the girls to do a little dance contest.
Oh, wait.
Again next year, if they call me again next year, I'm gonna call you.
Put me in your contract.
I got you. And I'm gonna call DJ Smiles too.
Yes,
So
sir.
we're gonna do
That part.
3 next year, y'all.
That one,
Y'all see us tomorrow.
As it
Waterloo
should
Days.
be.
And I kind of want to share a story that kind of upset me, and I'm not gonna say where it was at, who it was, but somebody told me, and they from Cedar Falls, and they was like, well, and this is before my Waterloo Days this year, and they was like, well, last year I was surprised I didn't hear on the news anybody was fighting or shot or anything like that, and I'm like, oh my God, and it was the same week of this year's my Waterloo Days, and I was like, man, I hope they act right, man. I just hope, because I don't want this dude talking, because I'm going to see him again, and I don't want him, I don't want, we done had no problems last year, none of that. And speaking on top of that, we are going to get into kind of the nitty-gritty, kind of like you had caught some things on camera. Do you want to share kind of?
KWWL, what you
because TMZ was, you feel me?
Man.
Right place, wrong time, right place, which, you know what I mean?
The zoo. A zoo. I don't know where I was at. You feel me?
That's what they showed you.
It was I come out to have a great time, great night. So when I came out, it was just a lot going on, and I felt safe personally, cause I'm kind of aware of what's going, like, people wise, and who is who, and the severities of things.
But if you're not from here,
and safety and the crowd of that size and stuff like that, it wasn't secure in there, first and foremost. So yes, what he's trying to mention was a lot of fighting and crazy shit going on. Honestly, the whole night was like crazy, but
wow.
At the concert, it was just way too much going on, and at that size, it could have got a lot worse, which is crazy. They handled their business with they knuckled up. Some people, hey, move your head or somebody go move it for you. You hear me?
So would you say more security kind of would have stopped kind of those?
Safety got to be key, period. Like,
I think it would have been a deterrent. Like if they at least would have had a little bit more security presence, maybe the people in the crowd that were getting a little anxious would have found a different outlet.
Yeah,
like,
I think a big
it just
part
wasn't enough.
Yeah, I think a big part of security is fear. So like she's saying, like, they should have somebody walking through the crowd. If you think I'm going to go to jail, you ain't going to fight. The people that's fighting don't feel like they're about to go to jail. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't enough security present. So
police, some of them fights was long fights. An average fight, damn near ain't even 30 seconds. You feel me? A full 30 seconds is rare. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? In a street fight. You feel me? So, like, these lasting a few minutes, huh? Whoa.
While the concert's going on, though.
Yeah, ain't nothing stopping. They doing a mosh pit. Opening that thing up and brawling it out. Man, bounced on.
That's very unfortunate because, like I said, when people not from here look at these situations, like you said at the zoo, because that was honestly from the concert and on to downtown activities, literally the zoo. Like, literally what he's saying, it really was just, I ain't gonna call people animals, but it was animals.
It's like everybody
got going on.
Their home training. It's like, who raised y'all? No offense. I was just so curious because it's like it just kept getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
It was
but defend yourself, though, too. I know a lot of people got into some incidents that didn't have nothing to do with nothing. Right. But at the same time, try your best to defend yourself. A lot of people don't fight. A lot of people shoot or whatever, whatever it might be. It was white kids. It was black kids. It was young folks. It was old folks. Literally everybody fighting. But y'all still need to know how to protect yourself the best way y'all can. And if you with somebody that get into a fight, you need to help them. Don't let nothing happen to nobody that you with, period. Because if you with me, we banging. Like, that's just what it is.
I'm a professional
whatever
sucker ducker.
Happening to me, like, we're here together.
And that's a big part of it, too. Like,
some of them got beat together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got
and that's a big part of it, too, man. Waterloo's so small. You can't be talking shit to somebody all week. And you so happen to see him at the event. That's what happened a lot of times. Y'all, you beefing up like you're not going to see somebody, and then, it's a small world.
Maybe y'all should just find something better else to do outside of beef.
I just say simply just don't wait till, like, my Waterloo Days is really like a hood day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody come out, bro. Like,
met up on an average Tuesday.
Bro.
Was nobody there.
Man, I ain't even in church and just fighting and all that. That shit really lame for real. Y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like you said, disrespect is disrespect, and, right is right, wrong is wrong, but still, come on now. It's time and place for everything. It's people, kids out there.
That part.
It's it's white folks out here. They go tell on y'all.
People, moms.
They gonna tell on y'all. Y'all going to jail. Y'all going to jail.
You know
Y'all
what, Bree? I saw in your video, like, when those girls were fighting in the park, I saw a dad holding his daughter, trying to get out the scuffle.
Man, I'm trying to tell
you. His kids out there, you're not lying.
People said they was running for their life, and so there's a lot of that going on.
And then shit, they, I don't know what happened. They talking about shooting or I don't know, shooting. Somebody was shooting. They said or some crazy ass
somebody's
shit.
mama got shot.
Yeah, she got shot. That was separate though.
But still, it's still the same.
It was still in the park. Night. No, it wasn't in the park. It was a whole different.
Oh, I'm
street,
talking about in the park.
Yeah,
they took off running, damn near causing a trample riot type shit. Cause they talk about somebody shooting. I think it was just a speaker popping, but I ain't gonna lie, I was hiding behind the tent.
I didn't hear.
I ran behind the
tent. You hiding,
yeah, I was hiding. I'm behind this little VIP tent.
Smiles to live. He better do something.
I ain't know what was going on. I just saw people running. Black folk, I run with them.
Yeah.
So Nia, you did post something about the trash. How did you feel about kind of like the trash? You got a business, downtown. How did you feel about all the trash and all that stuff?
So that picture that I took was directly in front of my store. It was a big pile of trash with just food. I mean, if the food wasn't good, you should have took it back to whoever made it for you and told them it was terrible instead of just throwing it on the ground. So I do feel like there could have been more trash bins around just to kind of help with that clutter. But what I will say is we went back to my Waterloo Days the very next day, and there was not a piece of trash in sight.
Wow.
They cleaned that park up. They cleaned the streets up. The city don't play about stuff like that.
Shout out to whoever cleaned it up.
I think
Shout out to
the
the
MVP.
street department, the sanitation department, the waste management department. Like, y'all really did y'all's thing.
And the volunteers, a lot of volunteers.
I think Hope City Church had a cleaning crew.
Yeah,
Shout out to Hope City.
Whoever cleaned up, y'all did an incredible job. Like, I know that I was feeling a way about the trash, which I still am, because I am going to hold y'all accountable for leaving a mess in our city when Experience Waterloo was doing something so great for us. The event was great. The buzz was great.
Something that size, though, they got a budget to clean up. It might not have been at the moment you wanted.
I mean, if we would have had some trash cans downtown a little bit more, they could have put it in the trash.
For sure.
But there wasn't a trash in sight. I mean, on that whole block where my store is, I didn't see one trash can.
And another thing, man, control y'all drinking. I absolutely found a young man, and not to put him on blast or nothing, but I got to tell the story. Found a young man after about 2:30, laid out in the street. He actually was on a bench at first for a little bit, then moved him to the side on a building, and he was out. I mean, the cops was deep down here. We had a lot of stuff going on. And everybody was walking past this dude, and I'm like, man, why y'all not like helping this dude? But at the same time, bro, you need to be controlling your liquor so you will never get to this point. So make sure that y'all are controlling y'all liquor. If y'all know y'all limits, if y'all got people with y'all, make sure that y'all get home safe. Because that's serious, man. Anything could have happened to this little boy. I even heard a young lady found by a dumpster with her pants undone, all type of stuff like that. Like, y'all have to make sure that y'all friends is safe. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is stuff.
You can't leave your friends. I know he didn't go to the concert alone. Why would you leave your homeboy like that? You would never be my friend again. Yeah. You wouldn't get another chance. Shorty that got left by the dumpster, whoever you came there with, they can't never get a chance to hang out with you again.
Ever.
Change your number.
Shout out to you, too. You might have saved a life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to you, too.
His phone was unlocked. That's really what saved. His phone was unlocked, and I was able to call his auntie. And she came about 15 minutes. I stayed while he, until she got there. Because the cops was just rolling around. They could have just took him and got him out of there. You know what I mean? But at the same time, this is a brother as well. So either, it don't matter what color you was, I was going to be there to help you. You know what I'm saying? You don't leave nobody behind like that. So, yeah.
You gotta know y'all limits. Like, I understand we want to have a good time, but there is a such thing as too much.
So y'all might have, my Waterloo Days, I know it bring a lot out of y'all. So we're just saying y'all need to relax a little bit and chill out and have a good time.
What did the mama say? Stop acting like you ain't never had nothing.
Right. Y'all acting crazy out here. Anything else y'all want to cover kind of on my Waterloo Days? I think we kind of covered a lot.
Uh-oh. I'm thinking over there.
Uh-oh.
No, I was just going with the flow of the conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Anything y'all would do different next year if you was the host of the My Waterloo Days? Kind of what would be your platform? Like, how would you do things? I know we talked about having my people from Waterloo, on the stage, having you two host the show. What else would y'all do different?
Like I said, getting some hometown people up there in security, that's a big part of it, man. You know what I mean? Because that can easily make them stop doing it. So security, getting us on stage, I think everything else was dope. You know what I mean? The artists came and did their thing. A free event, you can't complain about that either. So the security and getting us up there, that's all I can say.
Yeah, and I would say spread it out a little bit more, too. Like, we had a lot of people in the park. And I know, like, for Irish Fest, they have usually 4 stages downtown,
Mm.
like, in all areas. So with my Waterloo Days, I don't see why we can't go that big. Spread it out a little bit. You got these artists on this stage, maybe have some local, artists on this stage balancing between the main one and that one. I would just spread it out and have more activities for people to move around a little bit. It was a little tight in there. But other than that, I loved it. Please.
I loved it too.
Could they
Keep on bringing them and bringing them better every
Don't
time.
let this stuff stop y'all from bringing these artists.
Bring them back better every time.
It just it is, but it is sad. I gotta say it is sad seeing the event happen on Friday and then seeing another event happen on Saturday. There's no issues at all. You know what I
The
mean?
event on Saturday was beautiful, actually. They said it was a great turnout, great
a lot
crowd.
more than just
Nobody fought, but it was also
Urban.
someone from Lincoln Park, or not Lincoln Park, NSYNC.
I think, yeah.
Just a different crowd that they would have brought in. And so we just would hate for people to feel like the black folks can't have stuff. We can't have nice things.
So y'all think
And I know it wasn't just black folks.
it was definitely wasn't.
But the narrative is always,
It's us.
it's us.
Oh, them white boys was brawling too.
It was
I
down.
saw some white boys in front of my store getting down. He was, yeah.
Could they do anything y'all think or would say that'll bring this size of crowd other than a concert? That's deep. Maybe a fair, free rides. People come out for that. They don't go to cattle. Think of Cattle Congress.
They
was
did have
free.
people at Cattle Congress though.
Think of Cattle Congress was free though. Just like a concert. Hella rides in this mug,
Carnival.
and it's free though. It still is gonna bring
Once
out.
they get to
crowd.
fighting on the rides.
No, they're not doing that. That's
But
silly.
I'll just
You
making
don't
sure.
wanna live.
I'll just make it.
I'm saying
concert style and carnival style. Like, can we just have a day event that is full of all the things,
Games.
everything? Like, somebody even said, why don't they have the AAU tournaments during my Waterloo Days? Like, do it somewhere where there's a park. So that
But
you
you
can
know,
have
back in the
games
day
and
though,
this and that.
Waterloo Days used to have everything. Burns Park, Cattle Congress. It used to be like all types of little events
They could do that.
everywhere. You know, Gates used to have.
So
stuff.
everybody gets love.
It'd be stuff downtown. It used to be a lot more than just Lincoln Park and the parade for sure.
So what about a talent show though?
YMCA.
What about a talent show or something like that? Like that's different, and that's our Waterloo people having a talent show on my Waterloo Days before the concert, before the big concert. Show the young kids. You already got kids in the crowd. Why not have?
I would do that on a different stage. If he was doing a talent show, I would do that on one of those other stages that we talked about. I wouldn't do that on main stage. No offense to the local artists, or not local artists, but just up and coming or anyone like that. I would reserve that for people that are show ready. Even if they are local talent, I would make sure that they were show ready.
But you said you had 7 people that was ready,
I do.
so they can.
7. That's strong.
It is strong, but I really believe in these guys. Like, I've been listening to these cats for years. And if you want me to list them off right
Shout
now,
out to Killer Quay. I know
will.
he a dog.
I will.
Show ready though. 15,000 people.
So here we go. I feel like Killer Quay is absolutely show ready.
For sure.
If we're talking old or new music, I feel like Too Clean, Free That Man, is absolutely show ready. I feel like Samanti is absolutely show ready. I feel like Hyphy, he doesn't perform anything, but he has major tracks. I feel like he is absolutely show ready. That's 4. Who else we got?
I like my boy Grind Boy. A lot of people don't talk about Grind Boy, but I fuck with Grind Boy. He really got real talent.
Flight. That boy.
Flight, yep,
Light
Flight.
is such a unique.
He bring the energy. He brings the energy.
vibe.
Yeah, that's my homie.
He would be
Flight.
show ready.
What you think, DJ? You over there? You good with the choices so far?
I ain't against them, but I'm gonna just tell you, separate my Waterloo Days and just say it's a plain event, but you know it's 15K people there. How are you presenting these artists to the people that's running this event or anything like that you know is 15,000 people going to be in the crowd? And yeah, these artists cool, and they might got 1 song, they might got 2 songs, but what's their catalog? Have they performed anything of this size, the nature? And then, do you still got 7 people? You see what I'm saying? It's gonna come with a lot, especially convincing these type of people that's running these events.
Well, then they need to sit down.
But
and
I'm
let them
saying
do
you
like Bobby Shmurda did, and let them interview, let them perform, hop on the table, and do whatever it is they got to do to convince y'all to let Waterloo on the stage.
We got talent.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, is it because work gonna speak? When you outside, it's outside. They gonna see it. And I ain't just speaking for myself because people gonna be like, he talking about himself. But when you working, people see it. And the right eyes.
They not working hard enough, really.
We know Jabri working.
What I've said is, when you talk about work, no, listen. When you talk about who working, do you still got 7 people? You can't. Them people make great music. I ain't doubting it. But 7, come on, bro. That's ready for 15,000 people.
So would you say that we don't have anyone that is ready or could be ready by next June?
Getting ready is different. But ready right now, if you had to go present to them people, like, hey, I'm who, and I want to perform at my Waterloo Days, and that's the first thing, and they rebuttal like, tell me why, what, how, and reason why you want to do this. What them 7 people gonna say?
They better say something goddamn.
I mean, I hear you.
Y'all better get to talking. You better get the performance, singing your heart out. You better get to showing
7 people though. You said 7.
We gonna find 7 people by next June. Fuck it. We gonna find 7 people
in front of Jabri
on me. And you gonna be the DJ. You gonna drop their music.
No, don't get it twisted. I'm just saying.
How many do you think we have that are ready? Put a number on it. If I said I can find 7 that I feel would put on a hell of a show, what would you say? We've lived here the same amount of time. You know the same artists that I know. I don't know if you've heard all the catalogs that I've heard.
Honestly, I probably would skip over rap. If you ask me, it wouldn't even be a rapper. Because I know some people that's singing, that's working. You feel me?
So name one.
Lyrical was actually a good one. Because I know him and what he has done for the culture, the community, too. And just on multiple levels of, like, artistry. You feel me? Like, that's a big thing. Because 15,000 people, it's a thing to get up there in front of 15,000 people, but to really, like, shift it and have an impact to make it meaningful and, like, really control something, it's different. Everybody can't do that. I'm just trying to tell you. It's people on the podcast right now sweating like a motherfucker. Because the camera
I was sweating. I'm good.
I got to throw them on blast. It's just us, and we kicking it. But listen, though. It's just us, and we kicking it. You feel me? We kicking it. But 15,000 people, that's a different type of heartbeat you got going on. I'm going to just tell you that. You feel me?
And you've been there. And you've been there before. You've been about thousands and thousands.
That's when they talk about
the Lyrical.
Lyrical's a good one.
Who else?
That's a deep conversation because the people you name, I'm not against them music-wise. Because I heard the same songs you talk about. Some Monty songs, all that. That's a hit. I've been saying that since day one. Hit. But can a hit move my Waterloo Days, being a tough crowd? You know what I'm saying? When I speak on me, too, it's a little different. I'm a DJ, so I can play other people's music.
You know what moves the crowd.
Yeah, but I'm saying, though, when you mention artists and other artists, too, it's like, do these people from Waterloo even know your shit? Honestly?
Right.
Respectfully?
And that's what the crowd that working hard. Because if you working hard, everybody
somebody gonna show. Technology crazy nowadays. You feel me? Right. Like, and I ain't even saying because I get a lot of support from outside the city. You feel me? Like my name kind of really, I rep the city, but I really built the name from working outside the city. You feel me? Right. But I'm saying the people know what I do too, and that's why it be slight way disrespect that I don't be on that on them shows. You know what I'm saying? My Waterloo Days representing. I ain't did nothing to nobody. You feel me? That's how I be feeling. All I do is rock shows and put the city on. You feel me? So I do be feeling some type of way. Personally, like I'm just.
I think a lot of artists feel some type of way that they aren't given that opportunity to.
But I'm trying to tell you, like when we talk about can go in front of them and put some facts down, like this is what I do. I done been in 15,000. We done did that. You feel me? I done did that. I done show you what I can do. I can show you I can shift the crowd, put 1,000 lights up in the air.
So are you saying they not listening? Because if we talking about work, you're right. You do. I mean, out of DJs, I love all the DJs. However, I do feel like your work ethic as a DJ is different than a lot of DJs here.
I'm gonna say this too though. Like, it's different for me too. I don't really speak on this, but like, DJ Smiles is my name, but I'm so much more than a DJ. It's just as simple as that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do anything to make a hot nigga pop. You feel me? So it's like my shit is a little different. That's why I'm saying like my structure is me being me as a brand is way different, and I take it serious. That's why I'll be like, man, come on now, my Waterloo Days, and I ain't on it. when I could go across town and rep my Waterloo. You feel me? Like, I be trying to tell them that. And so back to the artists and shit, I ain't against them. They music. They make good music. But when it's going to be that breakthrough or when they going to push it and put it in these niggas' faces to want to be up on that stage or like really like you said, when you talk about building up to it, it's time. They got to build it up right now and have it ready. Not even that, just have it ready. Because if this is what you really want to do, you could really show them that. In a year, it's ain't coming back till next year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it can happen. But like, who really working like that? You feel me? Like, who... You feel me? Like,
who has that hunger, that drive to really do it?
And it's bigger than just a crib, though. You feel me? Like, even you've been rapping for a while, or whatever the case may be, your numbers ain't adding up or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, in general, like, it shouldn't be like that. Like, people who working, you gonna see that, and them numbers don't lie. You feel me? Like, work ethic don't lie, the truth don't lie, and I be standing on that. Like, you gotta be ready for that. And I understand if they come back and rebuttal, like, who's truly ready. Because it's going to be hard. But it's crazy because it ain't even got to be singers, rappers, whatever. It's other talented shit. I know kids that do the little yo-yo. I remember a dude in the barbershop, he got the yo-yo going crazy. This nigga like a professional yo-yo nigga. I would love to see that just because. This nigga doing the tricks, bro. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just entertainment to me. And I like entertainment in every form. Comedy, whatever, shit. They need.
So Waterloo's got talent, basically.
No, they got talent for sure, but I'm saying like
it goes back to like it's really like, and that's from speaking on what you think. You know, I used to rap too. You know, I used to do music too. So the reason I started acting because I felt stuck and people wouldn't. You know what I mean? I still feel like the underdog. I was telling you that earlier, but it goes back to the credibility, low key. You said, why should you pick me? You can't just say because I'm from Waterloo. If that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah, or I got a hit song. That's one song.
Yeah, so I get what you're saying completely. You know what I mean?
What you doing with it and how are you working?
Yeah, you can't just say I live in Waterloo. That's my reason. Back to me. You know what I mean? People, I like you. I love Waterloo.
That, Bray.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna say too. Like even when we talking about the DJs, even me.
Credibility.
Gotta come with it though. You
back
feel me?
to credibility.
When they talk about 15,000 people, where you know how I'm trying to go crazy. You hear me? Like I'm coming with it. I'm prepared. Like I already know the playlist. I know the playlist to go crazy if I needed to take off right now. Boom.
It's credibility.
And I know how I'm gonna rock it either way. But like seeing is believing. I really be seeing myself in front of them type of crowds and really be knowing like what I can do to it. You feel me? So like I don't know if people be having the same hunger as that, but like. I be hungry for this shit.
We gonna talk about it too, because I know we're gonna get you on the podcast with the DJs and have y'all kind of what you kind of saying now, and have, you know, because a lot of people don't know where you coming from an artist, from a DJ, from an entertainer, any of that. So it's good to hear, you know, from his perspective, somebody that's been in crowds of 30,000, 40,000, you know, that's been on that stage. So what he's taking, I don't want y'all to think that he's hating on anybody or doing anything like that. He's just saying it's how you feel. Yeah, like
they can't even take it.
Good or bad,
take it like that.
Yeah, like just don't have y'all music in Waterloo either. Spread it out. Like get outside. Go perform in Nebraska or Kansas City. Like get out here, man. People who got open shows, they got slots open for y'all. Show y'all talent, man. Period.
You've been doing like this. Man. Now you gotta up the score. Seriously, go.
It ain't even that too. It's like
go harder.
My fault for cutting you off too. It's just like, bro, and don't make it about money. Like you see what I'm saying? Like the money gonna come, but what you don't realize, nigga, this mouthpiece I got and how I be delivering it and that's how I'm squeezing through these doors. I don't. It ain't about money or being the richest nigga. Man, that shit is a man. Be pure. And network and talk to people, like-minded people, be in them type of circles. You see what I'm saying? Even in environments like my Waterloo Days, there's so many people out there from all walks of life, bro, that you don't know who you standing by or what's going on.
Network.
You know what I'm saying? Network, talk. These type of events is bigger than just Chingy and Twista and them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it could be your next opportunity.
Next opportunity, but you got to think too, like, how many local vendors and shit in my Waterloo Days, nigga, they bringing wealth to the hood, community, everything. It's way deeper than just Chingy and Twista. That's the catch, man. If y'all ain't really noticed, that's like the small fish. That's the small fry. You see, we get Friday, and you know what I'm saying? They get us out of the way. You hear me? That's just the interaction, just to get you in. You know, it's more than one way to, it's more than one way to skin a cat. It's the smoky mirrors. You know what I'm saying? We gonna throw that in there to give them a little on something, but you feel me? Like, you got to capitalize off everything you doing.
That's
You know what I'm saying? So whether you an artist and want to be on that stage, you got to capitalize. You got to network. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, hey, just get out here, man. Be
that
hungry.
part. And Nia, how can people, not to cut you off,
No, you
but
good.
not to cut you off, Nia, how can people get some clothes into your store? How can they get their merch into the store? Or can they?
No, they definitely can. If you have a product, a brand, whatever it is that you have, go to thesparklot.com, and at the bottom of the page there will be a link for you to sign up if you are interested in being a reseller. However, I'm gonna pivot back to what Jabri said. I want people to want their brand in my store, but I also want you to want it. I want you to come ready. I want your brand to be ready. I want you to completely come ready to elevate yourself, because a lot of times we'll get stuck doing what we've been doing and working hard enough and going nowhere and feeling like Waterloo is the only place that we can be. Just be ready to expand yourself. Like, if y'all didn't get more than 3 things from what this man said, just go harder. Do what you've been doing, but do it better, and show everybody else. Show other people outside of just Waterloo. We don't have to. We live here. We ain't got to get stuck here.
And I didn't mean to cut you off. And I think, no, I agree with both of y'all. I think that's my purpose. And I ain't gonna get into too much of this, but like, people understand I'm from Waterloo too, and I travel all around the world, being known worldwide. I was telling y'all this earlier. I rep Waterloo wherever I go, and like I said, I'm from Waterloo too. I used to do music and stuff too. I think my purpose is to let people know it's possible. Like, it can't be an excuse. I used to go by Young Sippy. People know I used to rap and stuff. You know what I mean? So there's no excuse. It is possible. That's why I just want people to know. I think that's why I'm here, is my voice is God, people on earth, to let people know it's possible. I didn't get a silver spoon. I wasn't better than nobody, you know what I mean? I decided to go harder and just wanted it. So that's what I'm saying. I just want to let people know that I think I'm my voice and my purpose here. And not to go too deep, but you know what I mean? Mom killed, brother killed, you know what I mean? Passed in front of me, and I still go hard. So I just want people to know that if your purpose is there and you go get it, I just want people to know you can get it no matter what.
Yep, and Sip the Kid interview coming soon, so y'all stay tuned to that. And Jabri, how can people get in touch with you? I know you do weddings, you do it all, you do parties. How can they get in touch with you?
Man, you can get in touch with me anyway, man. I'm like damn near like the landlord, man. Somebody know how to get in touch with me, but all my socials is so IG is _ DJ Smiles. Facebook is Jabri Petrosky. And DJ Smiles. I got business pages as well. I kind of look at most of my messages all the time, so if you hit me, I'll probably saw it. Feel me?
Do you travel?
I go anywhere. You feel me? I will make cross country paid. So you know we go wherever we need to go, man. But you know what I'm saying? We always, hypothetically speaking, to the deposit gets sent. You feel me? So just come ready to work.
Pay up.
You feel me?
Pay up.
Feel me? I just want to work. You feel me? I just want to work with serious people. And it ain't even about the value dollar either when you dealing with me. You feel me? I just want to know that if I give you this sauce for free, you ain't going to listen. You pay, you going to pay attention. You feel me? So I'm trying to put it, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put it on you. You feel me? Because I feel like I got a lot of knowledge in my time too, when being around me, you know what I'm saying, resources too, you know what I'm saying. And then another thing too, well, like she's saying with her store, another thing, especially with our culture, black folks too, you gotta understand too, helping out is, you know, you can help out, but you gotta push it too as if your brand. So if you put something in her store, push that store like as if it's yours and you going. If I help you out on some DJ shit, take it and push that shit. You feel me? I don't want no credibility. You ain't even got to say, I helped you or whatever, because I do help a lot of people that go on notice. I don't speak on it, but what I'm saying is, that's going to separate you right there alone, just pushing it like as if it was yours. We from the crib. Everybody should be supporting everything going on, you feel me? Yeah. And so, like, you know what I'm saying, to steer even the weekend, you know what I'm saying, that shit did look crazy and all, like it was a zoo, but that shit was really light for real. It can be corrected to make it what it needs to be. So with the My Waterloo Days, I hope they'll never take it as if it was like needs to be over with. You know what I'm saying? No, let's cut it. I don't even think it was.
Just make improvements.
Make improvements. It's still early with catering to this type of events and stuff. It's only the second one would be the third. You feel me? So it's like you got to make improvements of what you see, and obviously it's a lot, but it can be done. And I feel like,
absolutely,
because if you take it back to the first year, it was done. We didn't have no problems. It was cool. You feel me? I wouldn't call it problems. They just learn it. They got to learn from what's going on.
Lessons.
Growing pains.
It can be done. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think even with the podcast and everything, everybody got to start supporting around this mug. Like, it's crazy because people will go unnoticed or whatever for whatever talents they do. It ain't even got to be entertainment purposes, music singers. There's a lot of people doing a lot of things. Like, bro, you got this podcast going on. Shit, a subscribe, a like, a share. You don't know how far that shit goes so far in this.
Put in that
You feel
group
me?
chat,
Like,
okay?
you feel me? You can't force nobody to buy nothing from you. I understand that, but like, support is free, and just being pure is free too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Being in your honest heart to see people grinding, because there's a lot of people grinding, and we right here from the crib. This really tough. This really the trenches for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I believe that. You feel me? So like, when I do see people shining in every aspect, it's a great thing, because shit is hard and life be life for real. You feel me? I ain't gonna stunt. This shit look good on me, but I be going through real life things, bro. Just, he gave you a brief story, but people got life stories, and we keep going. That's what motivates. You know what I'm saying? So even if people in hard places, I say keep going, because this shit for real. This real life. We can't play with it. Every day we going through something. People got kids, family, man. We got to do it. And we got to stick together and bring. See, like, what I'm trying to say is, too, if I pop, everybody pop. I ain't greedy. Let's get it. Support me. You feel me? You put me in front of 15,000 people. Let me do my thing. For real though, I ain't
Call
He passionate.
with
That's a passion, man.
But I really do this though. It ain't even. I really do this though. I really got passion for doing this. Like,
invested though. You got
like, you feel me? Like, you feel me? I really do this, and that's why I feel.
feeling that way. You have been putting on. You have been all over the place, putting on for Waterloo and for DJs. So like, the opportunity should be yours.
Right.
So you're not wrong.
I feel like if they came with me with them questions, I can answer.
Yeah.
You feel me? I can deliver what they need to be delivered.
You're not wrong.
Whether it's a press kit, anything, I got all that. I'm ready to go for any time. You know what I'm saying? When opportunity awaits, it's too late to prepare. I'm ready.
Right.
I'm ready.
You ain't gonna get ready.
I'm ready.
Any closing remarks y'all want to say? I know we kind of, like I said, tackled everything, and I appreciate Jabri's passion. I appreciate everybody, you know, for hopping up on here.
All of it.
Hopping and popping, for coming on the show. I just appreciate y'all passion, and like I said, even like your input on the My Waterloo Days, you know, kind of everything that you do for the city, on the council, all these things. Like I said, continue to put on for the city. You know, these are big things. These are major people in our city that we got on this stage right now, and I just want y'all to give their credibility. I know you said you still feel like you the underdog. You from Waterloo, we always gonna feel like the underdog. No matter what you doing, no matter what we doing, we always gonna be the underdog, but we always gonna come on top. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I appreciate y'all for hopping on here. I appreciate y'all for, you know, speaking y'all truth. Like I said, My Waterloo Days was a great event. Outside of the other yaya and all that other stuff, it was a great event. And like I said, I cannot wait until next year. I can't wait to see some Waterloo folks up there on the stage. My people's over here hosting the stage, the hoping thing. You know, Jonathan over there, Jones Picks, you know, doing the pictures, everything. Everybody out there, we having a good time. We got no drama.
Maybe you should go live next time.
We going live.
Maybe you need to podcast. You feel me? You need to be the IRL.
We there.
Live stream.
We all manifesting it. It's like this. I see y'all next year at the show.
It's a lot going on.
All five of us, you know.
We for to put it together like Chinese letters. Yes, sir.
Go into the ship.
What?
Go into the ship.
Hold on.
Well, that's all we got, man. This is a Black Man Podcast, and we out.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.